Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. We are ready. We are ready to go live. Hey. What's up, boys? Hello. Hey, good evening, welcome to another Plane Shift stream where we develop games. Yeah, we're trying to make our game better and better. One day I will have to change this 3D engine crystal space. Oh my, I didn't change it. I have to change it one day when I have the time. Unfortunately, time is always short, boys, but we do our best. Yeah. So what I want to work on tonight is UI sounds, right? UI sounds. And I was trying to understand if there is if there is stuff that we can use already in the marketplace. And actually I found at least one free asset that seems to be nice, which is this one, which is 117 sounds for interface and items. Seems to be very good. Now we will have to select them and understand which ones we want to use. But yeah, definitely this one we're gonna use it, or we're gonna try, right? I think we have our marketplace container in our marketplace particles container. I think it's the same. The only problem is that this is a 426 project. Strange though. I think we also had a... Didn't we have a 5 marketplace container? No? We have a marketplace plans. This seems to be an Unreal Engine 5 thingy. But it seems it's not showing up. It seems it's not showing up, huh? I don't know why, probably because I created it separately and the engine is scanning my C drive. But you know what? We can upgrade the 426. We will never use 426 anymore, right? So we can, this marketplace thingy, we can definitely upgrade it. I think it's fine. Let me just see which content we have. Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff. I think it's okay. Let's put it in marketplace container and well, maybe we have two. We have this one and we have the particle one. Let me see how big is the particle one. Wow, the particle one is insane. Yeah, but I think we can. Okay, let's put it into this one and see. Hello, Hula. Good evening. Let's put it into this one and see what happens. And see what happens. Now, this project at the moment is using 426. I will try to switch this to 511 and see what happens. It will probably ask me to do a in-place migration, which I think is okay. If needed, we can do an in-place migration. Hello, Phoenix. Hey. You're coming back, yeah, to see what this tiger is doing, huh? You're coming back to see what I'm able to break, huh? Just a second, I'm coming back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I loaded properly in 5, so I think it's okay. Okay, let's see this. Where is it? Generic interface item and sound. This one, huh? Oh my god, they're all stereo sounds. Why? Why you need a stereo sound for a click? But fine. I mean, 117. Wow. This sound is so nice. I don't know if we can use it, but it's super good. Boing. That's super nice. Okay. Well, this is the same one, just with different frequency. I don't know if I like that. There is echo, no? It sounds like he has some echo in embedded. I don't know why. It's a bit weird, but it sounds like he has some echo embedded into the there are the WAV files, but the WAV files are really not WAV files, but anyway. There is Audacity 333. Maybe we should install it, huh? Maybe we should install it, boys. Audacity is really a great program. Really great program. Okay, so it sounds like there is a bit of an echo. We can make it mono and see. Yeah, I don't like the sound anyway. I don't like it. It's too strong, and this one is better. But they all have a strange echo, really. They all have a very strange echo sounds. Don't know why. I think it's this part. Yes, it's this part. The echo is this piece. So in theory we can remove it. Still, I don't like the sound. I don't like the sound, it's too heavy. This one sounds slightly better. And yes, tonight will be all like this, boys. So prepare yourself. If you're looking at the stream of tonight, it will be pretty much all like this. I don't know, it sounds worse when it's in Audacity for whatever reason. It sounds worse when it's in Audacity, I don't know why. Maybe because it's stronger and so you can hear it better and the sound is not really good. Holy moly. What is that? Yes, change my skin. This one. Woo! These sounds are incredible, but we cannot use them. What is this? This one is not too bad, but I still feel it's too strong, right? I think what we can do, what we can try to do, we can try to exactly. I think if we slow it down is better. What? Something strange happened. He killed it. Why killed it? I think he messed up. Yeah, he messed up. Probably you cannot do it this way. Don't understand what is going on. No, I don't understand what is going on. Why change tempo is killing my... Why is killing the first part? What is going on? Okay. So change tempo is really not possible, eh? We have to do change speed. Okay, it's fine. I don't know. I think it was change tempo, but if it's not possible, it's not possible. We will do change speed. I don't know. I don't remember the difference, so it's fine. So minus 20%. It is minus 20%. Let's try minus 30%. So there is the original one. There is the minus 20. There is the minus 30. Yeah, it's just going down in tone because it cannot do it with the... But it's okay, we can pitch it up, maybe. If you want to pitch it up, let's just do something crazy. Let's try minus 50, see what happens. Well, this one is really too slow now. So I think a kind of a one in the middle could be okay. Okay, just to understand what we have, just to understand a bit how to manipulate and this click 07 doesn't seem to be too bad. It's not too bad, huh? I have no idea why change tempo is not working. Like if you do change tempo on this, is killing it. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the new... Yeah, you see, he's completely killing the first part. She's so weird. He's working on this. But he's not working on this. Why? So weird. He's completely killing it. I mean, we could amplify it, but... it loses a bit the point, you know. Okay, anyway. Wow. It sounds very nice. I don't think we can use those ones, but they are fun. This is not too bad. These ones are not bad at all. We have our switch sounds, right? These ones are not bad. This is all futuristic stuff, so cannot really use them. This is very nice. Without the bling at the end is very nice for coins, I think. Exactly. Without the bling at the end. This one is nice, huh? This one is nice for the coins, huh? Without the final blink blink. Do 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 do. Warframe, huh? Warframe, very nice game. Do 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 do. I think they fucked up this tempo thingy. On this one it works actually. On this one it works. Let me try to reverse it. No, not invert. Reverse. Sounds better reversed. Did this guy take another sound and just reversed it? I don't know. It's very similar at the end. I think it's better reversed, but this is a good one, eh? This is a good one. We can use it with moving money. I just want to do a kind of an overview of all the sounds, and then we will see which one we may use. Musical click. Nice. Nice. I like this. I like this. No. Okay, well, yeah, there are 117, but you know, 117 is more of an idea than a practice. I mean, is the majority are the same, just with a slight change of pitch. And but I think that on this pack there can be some that we can. There is something that maybe we can use. Some are good. Some are good. Okay, another thing that I want to do, I want to go exactly here and go on the Creative Commons. By the way, I can't log in. We can do CC0 because I don't want to have attribution, whatever, that is just taking. For example, these ones are very good. Are very simple, but very good. I think we should make a directory somewhere. Well, I have it already because I have a PS sounds for sure. We have a PS music, and under music we have sounds, and under sounds we have I don't know if we have UI. So I think these ones are just the replications of those one. Yes, so I think we can delete all these zip files which have no meaning to exist. Weapon sounds. Big axe pickup. Huh. Someone already worked on this in our past. In 2003. In 2003, someone did this work for us. Wow. Bit too much though. Wow. I don't like it, by the way. They are interesting, but that is nice. That is very nice, but I don't know when to use it. And it's very cool. It's a very nice sound, very high quality as well. This is nice. Well, it's not too bad. Nah, this one are too strong. Well, in theory we could, you know, normalize it a bit. So I try to reduce this part, but it's very hard to do without damaging the sound. So yeah, this is better. But do we want to have such a sound in our game? I don't know. It's very rough, you know. It's very Anyway, they're very cool sounds. I really like them. I really like them. I don't know if I want to use them, but I mean, someone spent time to do this. These are spells, so it's too technological. Too technological anyway. Yeah, but we have this stuff, huh? We have this stuff. We can also modify them a bit, you know. Walk on grass. Nice. Walk on the grass, walk on stone, walk on wood. This one can become a click sound. Nice. Reminds me. I think volume makes such a big difference though. Because when you hear something that is soft, it gives you a completely different feeling than when you have it at a higher volume, right? Yeah. For whatever reason, makes such a big difference when it's... I like this sound. I don't know why, but it reminds me of very, very, very old, you know, very old 3D games when you were walking, when you were changing room, like in Eye of the Beholder, you know, that the sound was like this. I'm trying to understand if I can get bored by the sound. Oops. I think this one is very good. As it is, I really like it. I really like it, and now I think we need to organize a bit these sounds, because it's a bit of a mess at the moment. It's a bit of a mess. I think we should have UI sound separated from other stuff. At the moment it's just called music, and by the way, music should probably be called audio, and then there should be music for music, and there should be sounds for sounds, right? At the moment it's a bit of a this thing is a bit of a mess. GameNoise.com. Is it coming from somewhere? Or is no, it was the axe. GameNoise.com. What is that? Does it even exist anymore? It doesn't exist anymore. Well, there is another one that is called Film Noise. Maybe the same guy, you know? Maybe it's the guy that worked with us. Michael. Was this under Michael? Yeah, it was under Michael. This guy worked with us. And then he put up a studio or something. It's very possible. I can search him in the prospects of that time. It's very, very possible, huh? Okay, we need to organize these sounds. This is a mess. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to change music to audio. If I can, yes I can. And then I will make music. Would run, would walk. Would run, would walk. Now the only problem of doing this is that I'm gonna lose the authors of but I can make a subdirectory, yeah, because I think it's fun to keep the name. Like Dana was one of the sound expert that work with us. Yeah, so for example here we have, so yeah, let's do that. So I will split between music. So I will split between music and sounds and UI sounds, okay? So for example, under music, I put all the work of Dana, all the work of Bruno, This is all Lagarde, so these are all... Most of our main songs have been done by this guy. Fantastic musician in my point of view. Absolutely fantastic musician. The only thing I need to split are some... Run Cavern Temple. For example, these ones, I think they are... Yeah. These are kind of walk sounds, right? I think we should have monster sounds. PS Tavern. PS Tavern. This is a song, for sure. Diablo feeling, huh? I assume this guy played Diablo. But yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. There is a song that I never used, but we have. This is a song I never used actually. But yeah, we have it if you want to use it for something. That's very nice. Yeah, I think I would like to split between music, and then I think we should have instrument sounds, right? Because instrument sound, we used a lot of... Yeah, let's do instruments. I think that instruments, because for example, if I understand right, like this Ordinario, yeah, this was all the flute that we downloaded from somewhere, I don't know, but this was an instrument. This is a flute, right? Flute full. There is also something that we used, pan flute. So these are instruments as well. I remember Video Symphony. Video Symphony. I remember we worked with them and they produced a bunch of sounds for us. But I don't remember. Yeah. I remember this. It was a kind of long time ago, but was a kind of a long time ago. Kind of cool anyway. Cool sound. I think we can reuse a lot of this. We just need to go through it, but how can I avoid Windows Explorer trying to read the title and the shit of... Why can't I just have a normal detail view without having a music view? Cannot do it, huh? I don't know. Crow Night ambience. This is a bit of an archaeology of our stuff, right? These are ambient sounds. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. I think we are using some of those, by the way. I don't know exactly which ones, but we are definitely using some of those. Definitely using that. Is 300 megabyte, by the way, of sounds. Spells, I don't care too much at the moment. Weapons. Creatures, characters. Dwarf laugh, really? Fantastic! I love this one. This one is very cool. This one is very nice. I completely forgot we had this. I tried a trapper. There is an null burnout. Well, it sounds really bad. I mean, it sounds like a human with an effect on top, so... But anyway. There are also some voiceovers. There are some voiceovers.
Is it done?
Wow.
Is it done?
Holy shit, that voice, bro. That voice.
Here is your new identity.
This was for a quest, I think.
You will awaken, badly beaten, inside the winch, traumatized, unable to speak. You will await orders in that state.
Wow. I completely forgot about this stuff. Completely forgot about it.
May Doc Cruz's deathly strength bless you to strike true.
Wow, this voice is insane anyway. These were voiceovers probably that we wanted to put in Quest, but then we never did. We never did for lack of time and lack of everything. But all these sounds were made for us. I mean, these were... all these sounds were made explicitly for us. These are mostly creature sound. There are no... they are atmospheric sounds, character voiceover, spells, and weapons, right? But it's fantastic. This stuff is really, really good. It's really good. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. I completely forgot about it, and it's fantastic. I have to remember that we have it, you know? These are all instruments. Yes, these are all instruments. And I think this one I can move it here. This is a bit of a mix. Is creature sounds and clicks and effects and whatever. So I think we should start here to split them if possible. I think we can have a monsters or something, or creatures. Let's say creatures. I think we can have a creatures directory and start to put, for example, this guy. So let me see. Lot of background noise. Anyway, it can be fixed somehow. It can be fixed, but very nice though. Very, very nice. The WAV files do not have any metadata. Okay. Fine. Wicca. Okay, let's do this. Let's separate. Let's start to separate stuff. Okay. So I will go birds because I want to. Yeah, I want to make a bit of a clarity in this because otherwise it's too much of a mess, right? So we have a lot of sounds, but we don't. Wow. It's kind of a dog. It's a pretty bad sound, but anyways, is door sound. Another door sound. How do I separate how do I separate, boys, the door sounds and I think they should be under environment, right? There should be an environment. Probably if we do environment sounds or items, is a door an item or what? We have a knock. Knock. Lot of noise in this one. This one is unusable. It's completely unusable. Cool. There is a tiger as well. Yeah, I think they should be divided in ambient and let me try to do ambient. Because I want to put them. And then I think we can have a walk, right? Ambient walking sounds. I don't know if walking sound should be inside ambient or what. What are these effects? Effects are probably like spells. Yeah. I think we can have a directory called like spells and special. Spells and special, right? which are all the ones that are a bit weird. I think all these effects probably are in that directory. I don't remember this Flash for All. I don't know if it was a website or if it was a person, right? I don't know if this Flash for All was a website. I think it was a website. It is a website. Flash for All. But why is it called Flash for All? I mean, there were like sounds here. I have no idea. By the way, Flash doesn't even exist anymore, so. I don't know. Some sounds we may have lost the history of where we got them. So, for example, this one is ambience, right? This two wind is ambient. This fire, I assume, is ambient. This knock, I don't know. Let's put it in ambient. Wow, this is nice. I think this is the same one that I'm already using, though. For the movement of the stones. I can put it in ambient as well. I don't know if I want to put that in ambient or I want to put it in items, right? Because I think I will create an items directory. Items. I think doors, stones, and all of that should be under items. Yeah, we will do items. Now all of this is UI. Is UI sounds. UI sounds. I think the directory sound should basically disappear. Okay, let's try these buttons 1 second.
Hello? What are you doing?
Hello, Phoenix. How can this be a button? A button? Come on. A button like this. You press a button, you hear this. No, that's impossible. These are going under effects, under spells and special, because right. This is going under spells and special. It makes no sense. Why is it called button? These sounds are super weird. Okay, this one is a button. So number 7 is a spell effect. I don't know why it's called button, but it's a spell effect. And button 11 is actually a button. So this one can go under UI sounds. Button 12, wait, it's not very, but because they're all stereo, but they're all stereo sounds. I don't know why. Yeah, button 12 is a button. Button 14. How can this be a button? Come on. You think it's perfect? I can allow you to change the sounds if you want. So you can put, I can have like a setting like plane shift UI sounds, and then I can have a crazy effects, and you can use this one every time you press a button. You can have that if you want. This is actually more of an item. No? Like an attack. I will put it under item. It's like a sword or a... I mean, not a sword, but like a quarter staff. Ah, come on. What the fuck? This one I don't even know. I mean, we can put it under specials, but it makes no sense for us. I don't know. This is like science fiction stuff. I don't even know why we have them. I can probably delete them. I don't even know why they are here. It makes no sense. This is very nice for like a potion or something. I don't know. This is a very nice button. Should it be under button or under items? Ah, there is a problem now. I think it's a UI sound. It is nice. Nice button. I like it. Well, this one is a bit too much. I mean, this can be an item or it can be a button, but as a button, it seems to be a bit too much to me. But okay, let's put it under button. But what is this? Why is looking? Ah, because it was zoomed in. Very nice button. Very nice button. No, we have a lot. This one, I don't know. Nah, too annoying. This one is very annoying. But I think if you lower it, it may be reasonable. If you go down, I don't know, 10 or so. 20. It's still annoying. I mean, it's still shit. This one I will just delete it. It's just shit. I will delete it. Well. This click is not bad as a back button. Yeah, these are all good clicks that we can choose, right? Some are just variations in pitch, at least it looks like. This sounds more like a pot than... It's called white sound. What do you mean, the noise? You know what I can do? I can do this and maybe I think it's faster. You know? Monkey learns. Wow, we have so many clicks, boys. This is a million. Well, this one is a bit too much. Toc, toc, toc. Anybody home? I don't know. But these are all clicks anyway. Yeah? These are all good clicks. Well, some are too heavy. This one is nice. This one is nice, like in the settings for dials or something. This one is pretty good. This one is also very nice because it's not annoying. right? This one is not annoying. Click 17C. Click 17C. Let me see one thing. So if, for example, if I want to put it in our game for a second, right? So if I want to say, okay, our buttons are all sounding like that, right? If I want to say our buttons, but I think I need to edit it button by button, boys. That's the problem. Every button, I cannot. Well, I need to. Yeah, I think I need to drop the sound in each single button. But I really would like to have a difference between open and close. Like we said yesterday, right? We said button positive, button negative. Button positive is this one, right? Button positive, button negative. So button positive is like next, open, and okay, and button negative is like back, whatever. It's like back, close, and cancel, right? So that it really sounds different when you open and when you close. So if I go here, for example, right, and I say audio UI, right, audio UI. So let me put in this click 17 for a second. Click 17. I think I like it, by the way. So if I import click 17, right, which I like, I think I like it. And then I open our UI. Let's go, for example, the menu bar, right? The menu bar is called top bar. How is it called? It's called bar something. Win menu bar, exactly, win menu bar. So if I say that, for example, every time I click this, I want to hear that sound, right? So I do sound. So we have the checked sound, the unchecked sound. Well, in this, okay, I see. In our case, let's put it as the same one for a second. Where is this click sound? Is under advanced locomotion. Interesting. Click 7. Yeah, the problem is that you need to assign them, you know, one by one. Holy shit. Will take me like forever. We have 20 million UI, right? But anyway, so if I do that and then I save it and then I do the same because these ones are opening what? Are opening UI buttons. Are creating icon, win menu bar icon, exactly this guy. So if I do the same, right? Oops. There is an image. Oh no, button. No, we have it. Okay, click 17. Okay, so if I do that, right? If I do this and we start the game, script, yeah, I stopped the music, but server and client, are we going? Okay. Meanwhile is loading because it will take a bit. Meanwhile is loading. Let's continue with the click. Yeah, that click sound, I really liked it because it's not annoying and I think it's good. It's not annoying at all. Okay, click 17. Okay, click 17 was this one that I really liked. UI sounds, click 18. It is not bad also. Interesting. There is more of a switch. A bit wet, but nice anyway. A bit too strong, eh? It may go annoying very quick. I don't know, this one is shit, but anyway, let's put it there. Okay. We have all the walk. Let me just check one thing, 1 second. I want to see. I want to see this. No, it was just. Okay, I'm back. There is a healing spell. I think we move it to spells and special. All the walk. Should we have a walk or should be under effects? Or on the ambience. Items, creature, ambient, instrument, music. Dungeon traveling. There is music. There is music. Official. There is music. Prospects. Dungeon travel music. Right, it's scary. I don't remember this guy. Borut. You have some nice sound for Ember of Metal. Yeah, we should. We should have crafting sounds. Yes, we should have crafting sounds. Absolutely. Crafting should be sounds. I mean, whatever you're making would be very nice to have. Anyway, we had a lot of different musicians working with us, and I was basically then selecting, you know, the best and picking up the one that we wanted. But we definitely have more music, you know, that never been selected, that never been approved, right? But there's been more music getting created for sure. For sure. Spell set, weapon sounds. Okay, let me see if the game loaded. The game loaded. No? There is no database. Wait. There is no database. No, the game didn't load. Because there was no database. I don't need prod. I think that dummy is enough. Dummy is enough. We need to decide which of these ones we want to save. I think there are a lot of weird sound, or this 117, there are a lot of weird sound that I think we will never use. So maybe we should just export the ones that we feel are reasonable, you know, because no, I don't want to move that. How can I stop my Windows Explorer of doing this? It's super annoying. Windows Explorer, stop reading audio files, please. Stop reading audio files, please. Please. Property customize. Properties customize. I don't want him to try to find the songs and things like that. Files and folders. Display. Hide operation launch file show encrypted compress show pop-up description preview endless preview show see notification channel you share widgets type in this view select the type in the view. Oh fuck, it's not here. General, open each folder in the same window, open it for your own window, single click open, show the file, quick access. No. There must be a way, boys. Can you search for me how to do that? So that it doesn't try to read it as a music folder. I don't want it to read it as a music folder. I just want it to read it as a normal file folder. And at the moment I've selected details, right? But you see that it's trying to read each and every WAV file, and he's trying to read the title, the album, the artist. I mean, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I just want the detail to be normal detail. Right? There must be a way. I don't have the preview pane, it's just a standard detail pane. But that is pretty painful. Because it's slowing down so much. Kling clong during hours. We don't have a church. If you had a church, we could, but we don't have a church. Okay, are you ready? It's pretty good, I like it. Now, the only point would be if you want to have two separate sounds for... I think it's good. I think it's a very nice sound. Maybe I will make it a bit lower in tone compared to how it is now. And also a bit lower in volume, obviously. We will have a separate volume now. There will be interface volume. We already have interface volume. Okay. I don't remember we had, but it's good. We have interface volume. This is used for what? Is used for interface for next, for example. UI next. When we are using UI next, we are never using it. Okay, we are never using it. But we are never using it, but it's there. It's very similar to the one that we yeah. So we have it for the quit button. We have it for very few because actually we don't have, but it exists already. Interface exists already. We have it for the page turn. We have it for few things. So it's not a lot, but we have it already. So it's very good that we have it already. So all these ones will be interface. So if you want to put it to 0 volume, you can put it to 0 volume, right? So it's not a problem. So if you think it's annoying, you can just turn it off. You can just turn it off. The only problem is that all the sounds needs to have the same volume, right? For example, this one is, I think this one is stronger than this one or this one, right? The only problem I have is okay, the sound wave is anyway okay. So you can do it on the wave file. So I can do it on my click. I can associate it to my interface. Okay, nice. I think it's a bit too strong though. So we have to change. Yeah, so that's another job, that is not easy. But like we need to open this guy and lower it to the point that it sounds like the others. Yeah, something like that. So it's 0.5 compared to what it is now. It's 0.5 compared to what it is now. Or I can also re-import it, but probably it's easier to re-import it. I don't know. But if I do it like this, in theory, should already be working, huh? And yes, I really want you to be able to turn it off if it's annoying to you. So, but I want to have no need of a bell. The Envy do perfectly the job. Yeah. Yeah, like dang, 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 dang. Well, I think it can be maybe just the beginning of crafting. So I don't want the sound of the anvil be continuous, but when you start crafting on the anvil, you will hear the sound, right? And maybe also when you finish. But in the middle probably no. Otherwise, it becomes too repetitive, and too annoying. Or it can be randomized, maybe just sometimes, Now it's very, very low. But I think it's okay. Yeah, it works already. So it works with the volume already. I think it's very nice sound. I like it. I think we can put it on everything. Now, it would be good to have the close different from the close different from the open. I think we found it. I think that one is nice. I like it. I can try more, but I think it's nice. I lost myself. Click 17. We go down 4. Why killed it so much in terms of volume? I don't know if I really like it. Soundforge, year 1995. Holy shit. This sound has been made in 1995, boys. 1995. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The problem is that we don't know if we are opening or closing, right? So when you click this, is always the same. Now the X we can associate to the close. The X we can associate to the close, so we can say click 17A. We put it under interface. We also do a 0.6, even if yeah, we will have to find a good you know, way to manage sound volume, but yeah, so basically 17A will be the close. So if you want to do a close, I think is what, decoration something? It's probably an image though. Decoration. No, it's a button actually. Okay, fine. Fantastic. Fantastic. So now every time you close a window, you have that sound. Right? Now I may change them. I mean, I'm just testing a bit. I'm just testing. The only problem is, how do we make it configurable if it's just set? So we will have to change them all, or what? Yeah, I think we will have to override the sound on close. So we will have to do it manually, right? So if you want to have it configurable, We will have to do it manually, I think. Because this one is not really configurable. Unreal allow user to configure sounds on button click. No, it's too much of a question. It's too much of a question. I knew it. Too much of a question. Okay. For example, the play would be nice if he has like a gem. The first time he's loading the sound, he has a delay. Okay. I think we have that, which is not bad. Now switching tabs, switching, you know, there are in theory millions of places where you could click on stuff, like all the tabs. I have all the tabs anyway in a single class, so I think I can do it easily in a single class. But I like it. I like the sound when you click on stuff. I like it. I like it. I think I like it. Let me see if we can do the big buttons maybe with another sound. Okay, let's continue the categorization so that we clean up that directory and then we choose, and then we can actually choose good sounds for our thing. I think this guy had no UI. Armor. Wow. Is this the one that we use for armor spell? Super good. These are spell effects. Creatures, environment, bubbling lava. Nick. Nick. Hello, developer. Women are annoying sometimes. What do you make of it? What do you mean? What do you make? What do you make of it? Wow, there's a lot of lava bubbling thingy. I keep. What the? Not bad, not bad. Wow, there's so many sounds into one sound. There are so many sound into one. Wow. Wow. These ones are very nice. Wish, wish, wish. For example, I would like to have a sound when you move items in your inventory, right? So when you move from here to here, there should be a sound, a click or whatever, right? And when you equip, like, would be very nice when you equip to have a sound of equipping, right? That is exactly what we have in this directory here. So that now the problem of equipping is that it would be good if you really, like, for example, we have an equip chainmail, right? Equip chainmail. No, it's not great, but it's not bad either. The problem is the noise. There is a lot of background noise. A lot of background noise. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Hey, it's a choice. It's a choice. You know, you have to choose your battles and decide if you want to cope with that or not. Wow, that's too much. Give me a good coins, please. Give me a good coins. Well, not too bad. If we remove this piece in the middle, wait, I think we have a way. We have a way, boys. If we remove this shit in the middle, which is really too much. Yeah, or only like this. Or only like this. Because this one is too heavy. I really dislike it. Wow, maybe not too. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe just because it's too strong. Yes, just because it's too strong. But I think it's better without, no? Am I gay? No. No, I like girls, but I'm just saying that, you know, it comes with a bit of a compromise, right? So you need to choose if you want to live with that or not. This one sounds kind of wrong. I don't know what to say, but or we put it, or we keep it separate, right? So it's a kind of a coin 2 sound. By itself is not bad, but together with the rest, I think it is bad. Probably by itself is not bad. Bah. Anyway. This was the original one. I think the original one was too heavy. There is a coin too, by the way. Nah. Nah. Let me save this one as coin coin 3. Let me save it as coin 3. I think this one is probably the best, by the way. So where can we play that? Can we play that when we click on you choose not? I'm trying to be optimistic. Well, yeah, I choose not. Well, I mean, it's not that I really choose not to say, but I'm not actively seeking, you know. I mean, if it happens, if I find the right person, you know, whatever, if I find someone that, but I don't have that, you know, urge like many men have, you know, to actually find a girl or find a woman at this point, but to find a woman and you know, and need to have it, you know, like need to have it, like so there are a lot of men that have pretty much only that in their mind, right? So they are like thinking continuously to that. I'm not the type of person. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I like women for sure. I'm not saying no. I mean, but I'm not like, you know, like in a typical day. I'm not thinking, oh, I need to go and find and search and do and. So I don't really care that much. Right? If it's coming, if it's happening, I think it's fine. But how can I detect? I mean, do we want really to have each item that we move having its own sound, or do we just want to have kind of a stash sound that when you move is because actually, you know what is the problem? The problem is that I may move, right? For example, I may move this pan flute in the helm, and it will obviously not work, right? The pan flute does not fit in the slot, but our UI doesn't really know it. So this is sending a server request, and we are getting back an updated inventory with all the items updated. So actually the inventory doesn't really know what has been moved, right? So even if I wanted to have a sound, the only one that I know is the equip. So I could have, for example, for each equip location, for each keep location, I could have a special sound, but even then, even then, even then, I don't think that is that easy. But for example, you know, we can have our coin 3. We can have our coin 3 when you sell, right? So I can go. You mean game dev greater than women? And well, I think it's a long discussion, right? But there are a lot of things that are kind of better than women. Yes, absolutely. There are a lot of things. So many. So many is hard to list them all. But at the same time, you know, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I think it's a bit overrated. That's my point of view. It's a bit overrated. It's a bit overrated, right? So they're like people like, I saw this girl, I saw, I have to go, I have to do, oh now, oh yes, immediately, I want, I want. I don't know. It seems like they are on drugs or something, right? It seems they are on drugs or something happened, but anyway. They say anyway that love is a medical condition, right? So so when you are in love, you are basically like drunk, right? So you're like you are like intoxicated somehow. So it's not a normal state. I'm thinking if I want to put that like in our selling window. So if I go here, I have my coin 3. I associate it to. But I think it also depends, developer. It also depends on who is the other person, right? So if you really find a person you go along well, I think it's very, very, very nice. But it really needs to be a person you go along well, you know. So to me, it's like a team, right? It's like a team. So it's two people that are getting together, and the sum of the two, you know, is really greater than individuals, right? Than the separate ones. So that putting them together, you know, the team is stronger. It's like, I don't know, if you have a soccer team or you have a baseball team or you have whatever, right? So when those two people are together, they are stronger, they are happier, they are, you know, so they. But if it starts to be, the situation starts to be that the two together are kind of weaker, or one of the two is weaker for whatever reason, because maybe he's not fully happy, or he doesn't have the time to do what he wants to do, or, you know, it doesn't really understand the other, so there is a communication issue. I mean, so if that starts to be the case, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. So I think it really depends on the situation. I mean, everyone is very different, and I mean, I had my girlfriends in the past. I had my experiences, and I stayed with people for years, right? I had yeah. So I've been years with someone, but now I don't know. I'm not, as I said, I'm not actively seeking now. Obviously, if you tell me, oh, there is a beautiful girl, then, you know, is in love with you and really wants to date you, I mean, okay, I mean, I would obviously say yes and try, right? It's not that I would say no, right? If you say, oh, look, there is this beautiful girl that just is interested in your game, and or is interested in you for whatever reason, and yeah, I mean, obviously I would not say no, right? I will not say no. I will at least try, you know, like go on a date and do a dinner together or something and see how it goes. So I'm not that close-minded at the moment, right? So I'm open to possibilities, but what I'm saying is that I'm not actively seeking. Like I'm not, you know, looking around and saying, oh, this one yes, this one no, that one may be. I mean, I was this in the past when I was a bit younger, but I never really been that kind of guy. So I think everyone is a bit different, right? So everyone is a bit different. And I don't know if we click on one. I click one. If I click on amount, I mean, do I want to? I think when you click on one, you just buy, right? So in theory, we could associate the sound directly to one, and then, but the problem of amount is the amount is opening. Is opening the split window. And then when you close the split window, does it know that show window 33? How does it know that we selected that? Because we send I think I think these are coded, huh? I think these are coded. I think on this confirm, right, there is something that knows if we are coming from that particular window. Split stack can come from inventory, also from the merchant window. Select number of items. Yeah, exactly. So win merchant, select amount of items. Stack select. Request buy or sell. We could play the sound. We could play the sound manually here because in this case it's not a button playing, right? So in this case I will have to do like play sound 2D, and I will have to play our coin something. Our coin 3. It'd be nice to have a difference between buy and sell, but for now I think it's okay. This will be for any amount of items, and this will be for this will be for all, and this will be for one, right? I'm just testing a bit what we can do. I'm not really doing it, boys, but I'm like trying to understand what we can do and what is the best way, right? Trying to understand that. And also trying to understand if the feeling is good or not, right? When you click on stuff, if I feel that yes is good or is annoying. I never felt like that. I also felt my girlfriend was not very intellectual. She's very pragmatic, and she just wanted me to make more money so we can travel. So we can travel, yeah. Well, that's a good goal anyway. Traveling is fun, so traveling is fun, but I think at the beginning, you know, is more. I mean, when you are younger, you know, is less clear, you know, why you are doing that. Again, I think it's a more of a being drunk, you know. It's just funny, but it's just fun. But when you get a bit older, I think it makes more sense. And to me now, again, it makes sense as a team, right? So I can partner with another person, yes, but I can partner with another person if the sum of the two is greater than the individuals, right? So that is actually adding something. And if we are stronger together, I mean, stronger in a generic, I mean, in generic sense, can be stronger, meaning that you are more happy, or you are more, you have more money, you have more possibilities, you have more, I don't know, I don't know what is it, for everyone can be different, right? But stronger meaning that is better, right? Better with, so in that case, yes. But if it has to be like one of the sides, not feeling well about this, about that, about what, I don't know, I think it's a bit of a waste of time. And also depends if you need it. There is people that really need it. I have this incredible resilience, of, I'm really fine with myself, right? So I like being alone. I don't have an issue in being alone. I'm fine. I mean, I'm happy when I'm doing my stuff, and I don't really need someone else to tell me things, or to speak with me. I don't know. I'm fine. I'm happy as I am. And so, okay, let's click on one. Yeah, the sound, I think the sound is a bit like someone eating something more than coins, but we can find a better sound. But basically, yes, when you click on one, you will have that sound. Which, by the way, this one, for whatever reason, is -8. So is adding money to you. Why is adding money, by the way? Because I wanted to test something, or what? 14,385. Yeah, this one is adding money. I think because I wanted to do a test, and so I changed it. Funny how you mentioned a gamer girl. I never met a single girl gamer. Lol. I think a bit. Well, I think that I had a girl that was interested in gaming, but I think it's very unlikely that a girl is a gamer girl. Yeah, I think it's kind of unlikely. There are very few. They have to be a bit male oriented, right, to be gamer girls, to be real gamer girls, right? And there are some, because every one of us, is not fully male or fully female, so every one of us is kind of has shades of one or the other, right? There is a bit of a more masculine girl or more feminine man and such. So I think that gamer girls should be slightly, I mean, I don't know, but there are, I think there are. For example, I'm playing role-playing games, right? And I met a lot of role-playing girls. They exist, and there are. Role-play, I think role-playing is easier than gaming for girls. Easier meaning that they like it more, right? They like it more. It's easier to find a role-playing girl than a gamer girl, right? Because I think the role playing is more interactive. You can speak. Is more feelings and stories, and so it's more like a movie, right? And while gaming, even if these days games can be movies because they are so good that they basically became like movies, but I think there is a lot. I mean, the games that we like, that we like as men are, I think, a bit technical, right? So I don't know. We like games that are complex mechanics, right? Or where you shoot, or where you kill people, so maybe we like aggressive games, or we like car games and racing games and motorcycle games. I mean, all those things are in many cases a bit male minded thingies, right? It's not always the case. I mean, there are a lot of girls that have, that are love motorbikes and they live on a motorbike, but I think it's maybe a smaller number. Is what I'm saying. So I think role-playing games, for example, is nice. You can easy find um, role-playing girls, and that's kind of a compromise, right? So I can play video games, but sometimes we do stuff together when we are role-playing, for example, right? And yeah, and that's kind of good. I think that is kind of base price. Yes, less than 0. Interesting. Why that thing is showing as -8? Why? What the fuck? Why does it? Because it's so low. I understand. There is a problem though, huh? Is it happening in game as well? If it's happening in game, it's a real problem. You can basically have infinite money. I don't know exactly how this became 8, but I think is the way, at least in testing, I think the formula for factions and how these NPCs aligned with the faction is lowering the price by a certain amount. It's kind of weird though that the lowering of prices is not percentage. I think in production is percentage. So I think this will never happen in production. But I think in the dummy database is a straight number. I think it is. I don't know if I like this coin sound, but anyway. I think I will change it, but it was just to test. Yes, so we have it. We have it in all. We have it in amount. We have it in one. So if you do all, you actually take maximum 10. No, I took 65 actually. Holy shit. Yeah, I took 65. Is it normal to? The coin sound is good. I don't know. I don't like it too much. I know I like it, but I think it sounds like someone eating an apple. Someone eating an apple. Mainly the last part. I can try to... I can try to reverse it or something and see if... Doesn't make any difference. I mean, it's not bad anyway. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think we can use it like that. I think we can use it like that. It's not bad. Just don't understand why sometimes when you're clicking on stuff is delayed. Our UI needs really some love. There are many parts of our UI that are very rough. I know. Why you can deselect it? You can deselect. You should never be able to deselect it, but anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm just testing a bit. We will improve it, but I want to... Okay, so let's go on with the sound selection. I think it was a good thing that we were selecting all the sound and seeing Now, to allow the user to switch sounds, that is not very easy, because basically, I mean, if I do it like this, you know, in the code, I can obviously do it, right? I can read the settings, and from the settings I can, but if I don't do it this way and I do it through the UI, so I say, hey, when you click on this button, please, right, put this sound, then I cannot do it, right? Then I cannot do it. I cannot configure it. So the only way is to do it with the blueprint and with the code. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think so, yes. I'm thinking, yeah. So or we have, you know, I think this should be a best practice. I didn't do it, and I think it was a bad idea. I should have created, you know, a button that is our button. While in many cases I'm using the standard button, and using the standard button means that I cannot override anything inside that button, and it's a very, 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 very bad idea. I think as a default, you should always create your button subclass, even if it's empty, even if it's identical to the button. But then when you need something like now that I need a sound, I can customize it, because now I cannot. I will have to change all the buttons in the game, and that's not possible. Well, I mean, it's tough. I mean, I could do it, but kind of GG. Kind of GG, really. Okay. Let's continue 1 second with this work on organizing the sounds. Let's see what else we have. So we have audio, spells, okay. Spells. So all of this should go on the spells. Yeah, I'm trying to reorganize things a bit, because otherwise it's a mess. I can rename the directory. I would like to keep the name of the guy that made it. Stewart Spells, I will call it. Stewart Spells. Stewart did a lot of stuff. Zombie. We have a zombie sound. We don't have zombies in the game. Why we have zombie sounds? Ooh. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Welcome to my inn.
Welcome to my inn.
Welcome to my inn.
That was a funny test, I would say. Came out pretty bad, but PS Ring, PS Dagger. Okay, let me see the other ones. PS Deleted. Okay. Holy moly. I would like to have something, for example, when you consume, or when you eat something. This is interesting. This can be an unlock, a lockpick. Maybe without the last piece, because the last piece is annoying. This can be a lockpick. There are a lot of good sounds here anyway. For example, that I want to have a sound when you drink a potion, right? Which makes a lot of sense. So I have potion of healing, right? I have potion of healing. I confirm, I drop it here, and I drink it, right? When should we trigger the sound? I think the easiest, I mean, not the easiest. I think the best place to trigger the sound is actually inside the consume script. Because it's when we are sure that you really consumed it. Because if we do it on the UI doesn't know. The UI doesn't know anything. The UI is super stupid. The only place where we really know if you consume the potion is server side. And then we send to the client the fact that the potion has been consumed, right? So in reality, the problem, what is the problem? The problem is that there is a lot of food, right? And food, not all food have a script. So we have food that has script, we have food that doesn't. So like, for example, if I take item type food. No, but let's do it in production, because this is the dummy database. Dummy database is stupid. Dummy database is all broken. So let's go production data, right? Production data, if I go item stats, right? Item stats, food. So this is all food, right? This is all food. We know that it's food because there is a flag for food, and also there is a flag for consumable. So the game knows that you can eat it, right? You see this consumable flag? So we know that it is consumable. And if it's consumable, in theory, should have a consumable script. But is this always the case? That I don't know. Yeah, in theory, yes. You see there is a generic consume. Like all these ones are doing something. Like for example, this one is not doing anything. What is it? This globby glock. I don't know. It's lob. Yeah, these are the stuff that is basically nothing, right? So they are items that are not okay. But for all the others, actually, we have a consume script. So we could have. The problem is because we can trigger sound effects from scripts, right? We have that capability. Good night, Ula. Something have restart the stream on Twitch. Okay. Generic consume, right? Yeah, so we should do like generic consume food, generic consume drink, and then inside because for example, you know, there are scripts for everything. Like if you eat an apple, right? If you eat an apple, you have a consume script that is simple item 2209, right? Because the apple specifically is giving you certain is giving you certain benefits, right? Like I don't know, is healing you for some H points or whatever. So in here I could trigger the sound effect. I could trigger the sound effect. Now I don't remember exactly how to do it, but it's not too hard to find out because this is progression script, right? Progression scripts, progression script, where is that? We should have it, but I don't remember. I always forget where the hell is the progression events. Okay, why is not coming up when I search progression? No idea. So we have let me see, we have an fx, and I think fx is capable of if I do fx, some name, some source and target, right, which is the same that is used for spells. Now fx, I think fx is generic, maybe a VFX or a SFX, I think. So if I search here where event script, come on, event script like FX, right? You will see the, I don't know, freezing storm. Yeah, obviously the spells are using it because the spells are playing freeze, right? And freeze is going into a data table. Is going into a data table that I think is called something like spells. Yes, and in this data table you have the actual effect, so the particle effect, and you have the sound, right? So we can call that. Now we don't have a 2D sound, because these are all 3D sounds. These are all 3D sounds, yes. So in theory, I have to think about it. Because I think doing it in the UI is the wrong way. I think it's very, 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 very wrong way. Play particle effect, DT spells, spawn event spell. I don't know if I want to have a new operation that instead of being FX is just SFX, so only sound, because here we do a bit more than what we need, probably. Probably we do a bit more than what we need, because, you know, there is all this, there is checking. Yeah, it's checking if it's a projectile, and there is no projectile. It's checking if he has a ground effect. If it doesn't have a ground effect, it checks if he has a heat effect. If it doesn't have a heat effect, it's checking if he has a hands effect. And at the end is checking if he has a cast heat sounds, right? So in theory, from the generic consume, I could put an FX, right? But you see that this one is not a 2D sound, but is a 3D sound. So I mean, we can extend it, you know, we can extend to be a 2D, because you know what is the problem is that this one will be 3D, and so also another player will hear you eating something, which I think is okay though, no? Do we want other players to know that you have that you ate a snack, or that you ate, or you drink a potion? You drank a potion. In theory, yes. In theory, yes. I mean, it's a bit more costly because means that we will have to multicast it. I mean, this is already multicast. This is already multicast. The spell effect is multicast. All of this is multicast. So it's broadcasted to all the players, right? So basically what I'm saying is that if I take if I add to my generic consume, right? If I add to my generic consume, yeah, but the problem is that then I have to do it for every object. Oh my god. There are a million of objects in our game, boys, and many of them have very specific consume effects, so I will have to add it to all. Generic consume is easy, but all the specific ones, like all the potions, I think all the potions have their own script, right? Yeah, so like this one, for example. Major potion of whatever, right? Major potion of has his own consume script. And in this consume script, so I will have to change them all. Oh my god. Yes, I will have to change them all. I don't think there is another way around. This is the best way. I don't think there is another way around this. Okay. The question is, if we go this way, which is a bit painful, but is the best way, where the hell do I need to modify this? Because this is actually generated. This is generated from Excel files. This is generated from this is generated wait, I lost my way. Okay, I found it again. This is generated from here. Or not. Well, for all the crafting, yes it is. So if I go alchemy, and if I go alchemy and I search the final item, exactly. Here are all the scripts. You see? Here are all the scripts. So I will have to change it here, right? I will have to change it here. So I will have to update every single item, adding the consume sound effect. Oh my god. That is like GG. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. So if you want to cheat, okay, if you want to cheat, there is a way. There is a way. And probably is the best way. So instead of changing all the possible script that we go completely crazy, you know what we can do? When we execute the consume script, which is anyway a very specific action in our code, we do a check and we do it smart. So like every item that has potion in his name is triggering the potion sound. Every item that has the consume script and is called whatever, you know, or he has this character or is belonging to baking, you will have that other sound. Yeah, I think it's the only way, boys. I cannot modify the scripts. I think it will take me forever. Is impossible. We have hundreds and hundreds of items. It's impossible. I mean, it's true that not all the items are consumable, but I will have to open every single file, check, you know, change them all, re-upload them all. I mean, it will take me like days. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to do this. I think I want to go in... I think I want to go in the consume... The only problem is, do we know that we are consuming the item? I think we do. I think there is one function only where we consume everything. I really hope. I really hope. I really hope there is one place only. I really hope. I really... So why in pickup operation we have a consume script? I don't know. It's for NPC, eh? Yeah, this is for NPC. That is for NPC. Slot manager consume. I think it's this one. I think it's this one, boys. Yeah. It's this one. It's one place. I think it's one place. Okay, NPC may also eat stuff, but there is a separate problem. I don't think that at the moment I care. Your yawn made me yawn. Hello, Constables. Sometime I don't see you. How are you? I'm yawning again. I'm yawning again. Yeah, the yawn is incredibly contagious. Yes, it's true. I don't know why. So basically, okay, so we can do a trick like this, right? So here, when we are in the item whatever, if item consumed, right? If item consumed. So here we can say play a sound based on the item type, right? And basically this will have to be a broadcasted sound. It will have to be a broadcasted 3D sound. You've been lurking in and out. Okay, nice. Work has been a killer. Yeah, I see. Do we want other players to hear the sound of what we drink or not? I think yes. I think it's very nice. You are standing there and you see and you hear someone going glook. You know. I think yes. I think yes. And in the future, we may also have an animation, right? Exactly. Exactly. So at the moment, we have sound, right? But we can also have a specific animation for drinking or eating, right? Why not? That would be fun to hear. Yeah, exactly. I agree. So if I am drinking a potion of healing, right? Okay, do we already have a function that is broadcasting sounds to everyone or not? That I have no idea. Here it is. Broadcast play sound. Play the eat sound. Oh fuck, we have it already. What the hell? Ah, because it is when the pet is eating. Ah, okay, yes. I did it for the pet eat. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, this pet eat already has a crunchy sound. Right? He already has a crunchy sound. So I think we can use this actually. Is it also in the dummy database or not? I think it is. I think it's like someone eating chips. Fuck. We don't have it in the dummy database. Well, I can add it. No, we don't have it anywhere. Why we don't have this? Ah, because it's the name of the sound. Wait. This is the name of the sound. It's not the name of the progression event. Okay, good. All good. Don't worry. Okay, so just quickly, just to do it quickly for a second, I will just say this, right? So at the moment we are playing a sound. We are playing the same sound whenever we eat something. Okay. So let me see if this works. It should work. I think we should do it this way. It's a bit of a compromise, it's not the best, but I think is good enough. In here I can specialize by item. I can search all the items that are named potion. I can search all the items that belong to a certain category, like food or whatever. So I can do some tricks and pretty much cover all the cases, right? Just with few if, instead of modifying 1000 items, right? Okay, we recompiled. So it should work. It should work already. Yeah, it should work already. And then I'm going to bed. It should work already, boys, because anyway, yeah. I mean, assuming it is a broadcast for real. Assuming that this is really a broadcast, but I think it is. Yeah, it is. Is all players in range, where range is uh-oh. We don't have range. Oh my god. We don't have range. Are you serious? We don't have range, so is world sound. Well, there is the attenuation for 3D sound, but still it's very stupid, eh? We need to add here absolutely a range. It doesn't make any sense to do it to all. I don't know exactly what is the sound, but the sound, yeah, it should be say range. Why I did this? Unless I'm doing it inside play sound, but I don't think I'm, well, let me see. I don't think I'm doing inside play sound. I think at the moment is, yeah, but anyway, he has attenuation based on distance. But at the moment we are sending the message anyway to all the players, even if it's not required, and I should change that. Okay, so if I hit this, in theory I should hear the sound. Yeah, it's a bit low, but it's a bit low, but I heard it. Did you hear it? It's quite low though. Yum 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 yum. This one was stronger because actually the sound has 4 variations. That's funny. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so yeah, we can do it this way. Obviously, we need to split. We need to separate potions from non-potions, right? Drinks and other stuff. Also, we have a weird thing that we can consume chests, meaning that you can open them, you can use them and open them, and is something I need to fix. Look at all this sound. Hear all this sound. Very nice, very nice. We have sounds. Yeah, this one I'm not completely convinced about that one. But anyway. Okay, so I think we will do it this way. The only thing I really need to add here is the distance. And then the problem will be the volumes. By the way, where is that volume going? That volume is probably going into ambient. So if I increase the ambient sound and I eat again. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Let's put it to 0. Yes, it is ambient, so it's going inside ambient, which is okay. Ambient basically is everything that comes from the world, right? Is world, I should probably call it like world volume, but okay, ambient volume, I think it makes sense. So everything that is ambient, ambient sound, yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think we have it. I think we have it. We just need to specialize it now for the different sounds, and I think we'd be okay. So we need to do this, right? In our broadcast play sound, because it makes no sense not to do it, right? So we really need if we have a character, okay, if we have a character if we have a character, we check the distance. Let me see, actor, emitter is us, right? So emitter is us, so we need to wait, I lost myself. Controlled pawn is controlled PS character. Yeah, exactly. So this one is this, right? So we can say controlled pawn. Okay. So, and then we need the distance between the actor and the control pawn. So the emitter, yes, the emitter and the control pawn. And this distance should be less than the say range, which at the moment is 15 meters. So if it's not within 15 meters, we are not sending the sound, right? Which kind of makes sense. Okay, good. I don't know why I didn't do it. It's kind of strange. Do we have any other sound that we want to play? If we want to play globally, but I don't think so. I think also I should call it probably 3D sound, but fine. Okay, okay, good. I really need to go. It's late, boys. It's really late. It's after midnight. There's no way. I need to go, but I think we did a good job. We sorted out a bit our sound. We checked a few libraries for it, and we associated sound to buttons and to opening and closing windows. Then we associated sounds to the exchange window, and now we associated sound to eating and such. So we still need to go through this list and understand exactly which one we did, eating or drinking. Yeah, and understand which one we want to do, right? The drop item would be also very nice. When someone is dropping something to the ground, they should make a sound, right? Unfortunately, I think it would be hard to do it that is specialized by item. Like an axe is doing a different sound than a sack and whatever. I think that is a bit too much maybe, but we could, I mean, we can try. Okay, boys, I'm going. Tomorrow is Friday already. Oh my god. This week just went away. But anyway, tomorrow will not be here because I'm GMing tabletop. We're back to D&D after some cyberpunk time. And so we are in D&D campaign. And so I will not be streaming, but I will be streaming Saturday. We are very close to release. I think when I finish this part dedicated to sound and we test a bit more the tutorial area, I think we can release. I don't think I can do it this weekend because it's too close, but I think we are kind of close to new release. I think we are. I hope we can do it soon. Bye bye. See you boys next time. If you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, do it. Also, if you want to download our game is available. You go to planeshift.it, you click on download, and you can play it for Windows, Linux, and Mac completely free, just for fun. Tell us what you think, and I will see you Saturday. Bye.